Good morning. Welcome to subramani.com. You've seen the headline, why Indians do not invest in equities, or why Indians are loath to investing in equities. I think the answers are far too many to be finished in one blog, so we will take it over a long period of time. Welcome to subramani.com. If you have not already subscribed, please subscribe and click on the bell icon. So let us look at some of the reasons why Indians do not invest in equities. One, it is complicated. It is not very easy investing in equities even today. You have to have a bank account which people will have. Then you have to have a demat account. You have to have a broking account. And once you have a broking account, your relationship manager will harass the daylights out of you into saying buy this, buy that, and how you will get 30% return and 40% return. People, when I speak to them, generally find that as they want to interact as minimum as possible with the banker. So that is one, first of all, that's a very dissuading thing, that people don't want to invest in equities. And I'm only talking about investing, trading and investing both. If I include, well, India is full of traders, right? We don't have enough investors, but we have enough traders. The second reason is there is almost a conspiracy by the rich saying, let us keep the people busy with their day-to-day requirement of buying a house, buying a car, putting money in PPF, voluntary PF, etc., so that they don't look at the equity markets, because the lesser people looking at equity markets, less will be the clamor for freedom. So if you want financial freedom, you need to have asset classes which give you good returns, and more people investing in this will mean more people will want freedom at a younger age, which means it will reduce the supply of clerks, peons, or people for menial work, which nobody will want to do because they are independent. So it's also a conspiracy of the rich that they don't want this to happen. Then you have the other problem of corporate governance. So corporate governance is not too great. I don't think there are more than 100 companies in which I would want to bet out of the 9,000-10,000 which are listed, saying yes, these books are clean, right? That is a big fear. Maybe the top 100 companies, 150 companies, that's about it. Even there you might find some questionable practices of diverting money from one company to the other, from when one company in the group is doing well, to remove money from there and put it into some company which is not doing well. This is all very commonly done as best practices. So what happens is, sometimes when the whole business is doing very badly, you find that it cannot not just have money for its own growth, but it still has to support poorer first cousin, second cousin, own brothers. So the company finds it very difficult to do that. The way media refers to equity is another problem. Equity is called risky assets, which means everybody thinks that equity is risky. Nobody will tell you that in the long run your PPF or any other debt instrument is just as risky, simply because you will not create enough wealth to meet your goals. So what is real risk? Real risk is not having enough money at the right time in the right form to be able to meet your goals. Suppose you have a goal which is 10 years away. You can't put all your money in G-Secs and say, oh, all my money is stuck in 30-year G-Secs. You can't do that, right? So you have to have appropriate assets for appropriate goals. So your retirement goal, assuming you're a 22-year-old, your retirement goal is 38 years away, 40 years away. So that asset has to be in equity, and the money that you require after 3 months or 6 months has to be in bank deposits or liquid funds, right? So that is where it should be. But no, we don't do that. We keep on saying equity is risky, and that is gone into our head, and therefore we have what, 14-15 lakh crores lying in bank accounts. Apart from this, there is money lying in post office, which is perhaps more than what is lying in banks, because you have more post office branches, much more post office branches than bank branches. So money is lying in all these places. It's not that India does not save well. India saves well, but India does not invest well. Now there's a new breed, especially during these COVID times, which has been born, which is all gone and opened their demat accounts, and now they are very big traders. Look at the trading volume, look at the profitability of the listed trading entities, which means the unlisted trading entities are also making at least that much money, or maybe slightly less. But yeah, all those numbers are not visible to us because those are not companies which are listed, right? So it shows that we don't mind trading, but we are afraid of investing, and we prefer assets like gold. At least in gold, you don't have to have worries like corporate governance, etc. There is only one gold, right? Whereas in equities, you have large cap, mid cap, small cap. You need tremendous amount of guidance. To buy gold, you need no guidance. Whenever you feel like buying, buy it. It is exactly like how an SIP will work. Either you say, okay, I will buy for every function, or I'll buy whenever there's a birthday in the house. Whatever you do, when you keep buying gold, and that is how we have done traditionally. We have never bothered. We say, oh, when my great grandmother bought, I could have got this for 5 rupees. Now it is so much. But if you put in Excel sheet over 70, 80, 100 years, gold has not given you some great returns. Recently times, with more uncertainty in the market, gold has given good returns. But it doesn't matter. At least you don't have to worry about corporate governance. If you buy the SGB, which is the sovereign gold bond fund, you don't have to really worry about the quality of management or quality of gold that you will get, etc. It's a government run scheme. So obviously on the due date, whenever you want, you will get an amount of gold for that kind of money. So that's fine. Thank you.